Hello and welcome to Ben's Addiction. Today we have a issue with the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself. It's a bit loose on top. It's separated from the metal. The sponge is separated. You know what I mean. I'm going to show you in a few seconds. And we're going to see if this can help us not to replace the steering wheel and get the brand new feel somehow or not. So inside the W210, and it's almost 26 years old, for the steering of such car, might end up a bit like this. And it's not good. The sponge is separated from this area all the way from the metal. And what it causes, it not only causes a bad feeling, but also in Australia at least, this car won't get a roadworthy. The steering itself is in a pretty good shape. I mean, it's not even sun faded or damaged around. So in order to save the hassle and not going through replacing the steering wheel, which is expensive, and I want to keep this car original, I'm going to try this adhesive that I bought. And I'm not the sponsor of them, but if it helps the viewers to know that such products are in the market, so they can go ahead and purchase and hopefully solves their problem. So the product is called steering wheel bonder, and it consists of 2 syringes, 2 needles, and the adhesive itself. It's 30 milliliter for one application. And there's instruction over here that's how to inject this and what to expect, and some information over here which is very helpful, and I've read it all. So basically, as the picture shows, we need to go ahead and inject from one side every inch from the lower side of the steering, and then from the top of the steering. And with every injection we need to inject 20 units. So one syringe is 100 units and 20 units is 1/5 of one syringe. So let's go ahead and do this and see if can make any change over here and get a roadworthy for the W210. First thing first, we need to make sure to cover some of the area that we'll be working with rag. And also have rag and acetone handy, so if you made a mess, and I'm very notorious to do that, just use it. So we're going to fill our syringe with the liquid or the adhesive first, and that's the easiest part hopefully, but we need to be very cautious not to stick the needle in your hand. And we're going to be a little doctor to this W210 today. Okay, much better. That's enough. Let's put this one back. And then we are going to apply it at 45-degree angle, and the needle, which is also 45-degree angle, should be towards the metal. So we insert it, we touch the metal, and then we inject 20 units. So let's start. But first we need to figure out what area we should start from. I think we should start in this case over here, and that might be different from yours, but typically most. And as soon as I see the gap, I insert. And the thing is, if there is no gap, there will be no injection, because for that injection we need some sort of. All right, let's continue. So it's not going through now because obviously there is no gap. If there is gap, it will be filled. I'm trying to, yeah. Okay, this is much better. Now I know this area starts the gap bigger, so that's why I can feel it's getting injected. This area probably needs more injection and more glue or adhesive. Let's give it a bit of more time, and inch by inch we go forward at 45-degree angle. Oh yeah, here I can hear that the injection is being done much easier, because there is also, see, the syringe is actually working now. We are pushing the liquid into the gaps, so that's good news. And this area actually requires a lot of that. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't make a mess at the same time too. And then keeping in mind and that this is adhesive, and you see that it's working on my gloves, so you might want to wear actually better gloves and thicker gloves. I think this is working very well for this area now that has bigger gap. As soon as you hear the metal core of the steering, just start the injection, and I can see this is working perfectly for this area. Just give it a more time and probably wiggle a bit with the steering wheel, so it can, so in this way you help the liquid to distribute it much more evenly and better. So just like that. And this works very quickly. I mean, in 10 minutes time it should show the sign of, working. I'm going to do this in a fast forward manner because it's going to take some time. So I'm going to switch to this way with the needle hole at the top, just like that, still at 45-degree angle. And as soon as I touch the, all right, I injected most of the liquid here. And now we need some more liquid. I can already see the changes happening, so that's a good news. And what I do, I start from top over here. This 30 milliliter is actually a lot of adhesive. I thought it's going to be 3 syringes, but so far I have had 2 syringes and still have a lot in the container. This is actually fun when you keep doing it. It's not too bad, actually. Always wanted to be a doctor when I was a kid. This is working perfectly over here. Just give it a little wiggle so it can work. I feel a lot of difference already, but I'm going to give like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and then I'm going to show you the results. But before that, I'm going to inject a little more over here because I think I missed it in the beginning of the process. So one small injection here, another one over here, and one more over here. And so I can get rid of this syringe. I don't need this syringe anymore, hopefully. Just pushing a little so it can go where it should. And so the instruction says give your steering wheel a light touch of acetone with a wipe, a quick one, not a long-lasting one, so you can get rid of the excess adhesive and clean up your steering. but I do not think that it's necessary over here. Extra adhesive is dried out now. I'm going to show you the result in 30 minutes from now. Okay, this is almost half an hour. And the difference is night and day. It's very good, at least for what it is now. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but it's definitely now roadworthy and feels much, much better. Also, I had the same issue over here and I missed it, so I did it off the camera. But it's much better than replacing the steering wheel, which has to go through too much hassle of removing it, and it's not easy for everyone with one person, especially the middle nut. You don't want to use impact gun on that too, because you might end up with a faulty cluster. So I'm really happy. If you have this issue, find yourself a local seller on eBay or something. This is called steering wheel bonder in Australia. Should be equivalent in UK, US, and other parts of the world. Hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a comment if you like it or don't like it. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Have a great day. Enjoy your Mercedes. Bye.
Phil.